Just the sort of stuff that goes through my mind. I wish there were a few more draws. My hand's pretty face up. Well, let's go ahead and look him up. We'll look him up one time, see if he's got it in him. This is totally just a feel thing. It's just my perception that he was ready to do it. Whoa, I don't like that. He definitely should have bet there. He may have been thinking that I just think my range is a lot wider than just stuff like 8s and 3s that are beating him at that point. Man, if he can't value bet that though, his range on the river is going to be really airy in that spot. If his only value betting range is like a full house, and then it's all air other than the full houses, it's going to be bad for him. I wish I would have checked back my ace-4, because now I think I have to fold, which is really stupid. I was talking and not playing well. I kind of want to go with deception and check something good in a re-raise pot, because I always feel like versus me, betting when check 2 is way too strong. So I like to try to check a top pair in a re-raise pot or check something strong from time to time. Just stay balanced and don't let people know exactly where I'm at. It's a bad card. Good card for his range. It's kind of obvious barrel spot, so I'll just kick it in and give it up. I kind of want to raise now. I think I rep 6-7 really well, but I think there's too many other hands I get to the river with that I get looked up by most of his stuff that he's value betting. Ace-9 offsuit is my strongest ace that I fold pre-flop. So 3-5 suited I can make a 3-bet with, and he's really folding the 3-bets a lot, so I suppose what I should be doing is 3-bet bluffing even more. Maybe coordinating a flat with some of my bigger hands. Maybe start flatting king, queen, and ace-jack and things like that. I wish I could get his folded 3-bet. His folded 3-bet's 73 right now. I don't really know what kind of hands he's actually defending. So let's ramp up the garbage, and I'll start just calling my stronger hands, since he's not seeming willing to just defend 3-bets. So this will become, well, this was already a flat, but I think this is a so on the right, there's a lot of misdraws from the flop, so I think I like to go ahead and bet for value. If it was a little bit drier of a board, I would like checking. I think he'd value bet a king, but I think this way he'll call with a king anyway. If you want to have a credible 4-bet bluffing range at all, it's really important for ace-king to be in it, because it's the hand you get dealt most frequently of nutted hands that you can get in pre-flop. So happy to 4-bet this hand. Nothing you guys don't already know, though. I guess I should bet 8 instead of 10. And we're gonna keep Queen Deuce suited that I berated Kyle for earlier. But I said I need to ramp up the trash that I'm 3-betting, so I'll continue to do so. I'm gonna get a little fancy here and check. I think a check reps a lot more than a bet when you're 3-betting as much as I am on boards like this, or at least it can rep a lot more than a bet. And I'm gonna bet pretty big because I don't want him to float me with like 2 Broadways or pocket 6s or something. I want him to believe I have a 10 or 2 jacks or something like that. And I don't know if I'm gonna bet the river or not. I guess my bet's like, to you guys, since you can see my cards, is face up that I don't want to get floated, or I don't want him to call light. But I think it looks more value-y in his eyes. And then I'm not sure what he looked me up when I had the 3 jacks over here. I thought my hand was kind of face up, but he probably just had a decent ace that he thought he couldn't fold. Ace 10, yeah, I mean, that's standard on both sides. I think it's fine to just check back and give up a pot every now and then, even though the left is a good board to c-bet. Every time you check back and give up a pot, your c-betting range gets stronger, so that's always good for your overall game plan. We're going to keep pushing the trash hands now since he's folding too much. And I began, another adjustment I made was I kind of realized I needed to fold a bit more of my buttons because he was 3-betting me enough to make like 3-4 off. I don't think I should be opening right now. It's really unfortunate for Kyle if he has a, yeah. I feel like I'm kind of running good with the timing of our pre-flop hands right now. I feel like he could definitely be calling light here. It's just unfortunate for him if he opted to bluff there. Really nice check raise spot on the right because I can rep a lot of air. That's unfortunate. I think bet twice is my best option. I like to pot it when they give up the initiative. If he raised me here, it'd be pretty interesting, I guess. He reps a 7 really well, but so there's a ton of air I can have, so I really like just making a big value bet. Yeah. Nothing too special going on, really. Doesn't sound too interesting. I really think he should have raised me on the turn. And it's kind of face up, but he's missing a lot of value there. And of course his flop check back is standard and good. King Jack suited, I'm pretty happy to defend. I think I could get him to check fold this flop a lot too, which is nice. Just it's not a flop people are too thrilled to see bet. If I have any 2 cards that are like 4 through 10 or jack or so, I connected pretty well, so yeah. And I'm gonna run the barrels because I have a gutter to the nuts and potentially 2 overs, and I think he'll probably fold all of his non-top pairs on the left, and then